Well, hello, hello. This is Sahara from Sahara FYI YouTube. I'm going to show you take a quick tour of Jeffrey Epstein's chart. Needless to say, it's complicated, so I'll try my best to keep it simple. In other words, I'm going to use the KISS method. First thing you want to do is look at the lights, the two lighted lit orb or planets. This of course is the moon, La Luna, and this is the sun at 0 degrees of Aquarius. On those two things alone, you can expound a lot on things. His birth time is not known, so this is an estimate, but it's probably a correct, at least it's an Aries moon. You don't know the exact degrees. Aries, they are in a rush all the time, and it's all about me. If you know any Aries, or if you are an Aries, just know that it's all about me. The center of your universe is me. And I know Aries had found a picture of the universe once, and he got all upset when he found out that he was not in the middle of it. So it goes. I've known so many people with 0 degree or late degree Capricorn, early degree Aquarius. For some reason, the women always turn out to be really expansive and humanistic and in some way are very positive people. And for some reason, the men don't come out so good. They're just, it's not good. I've just known a few, very same, but it's either like 29 of a Capricorn. I call them Aquaricorns. They're on this cusp, and the men, they're just, they think that they are all that and a cup of tea. I'm serious. They just talk about you're the center of the universe. They just are above everybody and everything. So Mr. Epstein already has the qualities for being a phony aristocrat, someone that thinks he's hot but he's not. So looking at it's all about me and this detrimental point on Aquarius, and also the sun is detrimented in Aquarius. Its normal ruler is, its normal home is Leo, and so now here it is up in its opposite sign. So it's a little, the ego is not shining properly. But so we have already there's a problem, but anybody can work on their self-worth. Let's look at another thing that really stands out. We have Neptune at 23 degrees of Libra, and you want to notice that Mercury is 21 degrees of Capricorn. They are square. If you're doing charts, you want to look for Neptune involved with the personal planets. We just did Mitch McConnell. I think that's right. He had Neptune aspecting to his sun. A liar. You know, these people, they don't tell the truth. They haven't got it in them. You know, it's the Neptune Mercury. And, of course, naturally, by knowing yourself, sorry, I live near a train track. But it's not too bad because I live near the ocean too, and it's beautiful. So, look at these two guys here. Okay, so we have a liar. You know, sorry people that have this aspect. There's a zillion ways to deal with this positively though, but there's not any part of his life that wasn't a lie. It's true. Do you think? I really think he couldn't have, like, you know who, Mr. Trump. You couldn't have a conversation in 10 minutes and not tell a lie. Here's something fascinating. We have Venus conjunct Mars. Venus conjunct Mars is going to be a charmer. What is Mars and what is Venus? Mars is, of course, the sex drive and the desire to, the urge to merge. And then we have Venus, the love planet, also rules young women. And so these two are exactly together. That's the focus of his life. These two things will be, I wonder if you can see this. Yes, these two things will be paramount in determining the personality. And to top it off, it's in a trine, which means good luck, to Uranus. So he's an instant, Uranus is instant, and this is charm. So he's an instant charmer. There's about 100 other things you could go over in this chart, but the main thing I wanted to show you was Pluto, the transiting Pluto right now at this moment is at 22 of Capricorn. So here we have his Mercury is at 21 of Capricorn. Here is in a detrimental aspect is Mercury to Pluto at 22 of Leo. And remember we looked at, I don't want to reference another chart, because when you start doing charts, you start seeing patterns. And so we have lying here, natural tendency to lie about everything. Nothing is, it's like the liar in chief. He has a Mercury Neptune. Now, I'm probably saying things to you that you might look at a friend's chart or another chart and see liar, which they will be. But they can work on it and turn it into the truth. But you have to be an introspective and thoughtful person to work on it. So with these two things this is a sextile, the Neptune, Pluto, and Mercury. Pluto's the Death Star. Like I said, my husband used to say, uh-oh, here comes the Death Star. And Pluto does involve burying the bodies, skeletons in the closet, really the dark things that you try to keep hidden. There's no doubt that this man was a murderer. Charming, however. He could charm anybody, and he could do it suddenly. These aspects, when you have Mercury, Uranus aspects as well, this is in a wide opposition. This is when you travel by air. Any Neptune, Uranus, Mercury, you're going to be traveling by air or by boat. I know I have aspects like Uranus and Neptune. I've traveled by a lot of boats and a lot of planes, and it's all been great. However, that's as far as my Neptune. And also, I've known a lot of pilots. It's part of my background. But, this is actually kind of a, let me see, when you have Neptune and Mercury and Uranus, you're going to be up in the air and traveling. My travel was pleasant. But he has bodies. He's hiding bodies. Did he get killed? Yes. Somebody killed him. Because of Pluto, when this is aspected, anytime you have Pluto being aspected by Pluto in intense aspects, you see, this is intense. These guys aren't going to act well together. We have lying, deception, untruth. Nobody's telling the truth. That's a big thing. And lying. And Pluto is burying the bodies and doing somebody in. Pluto's like a big clue game, if you might remember. Mr. Plum did it in the library, you know, with the Colonel. So these things alone tell me just at a quick glance that he was killed. And you see, Pluto's, you're not particularly going to take your own life with this. He's loving life too much. He's and he's not. Also Aries, I'm the center. It's all about me. With this, when you don't have a clue about call it a spiritual clue of the world and the universe, you can't see anything outside of yourself. With that kind of selfishness, you can't see the damage you're doing to other people. It's pretty collateral damages, quite a lot. This is a good car salesman, I must admit. I'm sorry you didn't go sell cars and drive around Ferraris, Mr. Epstein. You would have had more fun. You didn't have to. He killed young girls. He killed young boys. This is boys and girls. And it's in Pisces, a very elusive, watery sign. So he was killed, an Aries moon, asking the Aries if they would consider suicide. And they're going to say, hell no, because I'm the center of the universe. I've got a map right here. And when you look at the map of the stars, I'm in the center. That's what I have to say. If you want a copy of his chart, because the best way to learn astrology is to look at these folks and see what floats their boat.